I mean, do I like it actually? I don't know. So another reaction / breakdown video today, and this time it's the Post Malone song Motley Crew. Now you can't do a song titled Motley Crew without having at least one of the members of the band appear in the video, and we've got the one and only Tommy Lee. What a legend. Now in this video they use an editing technique that I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm honest. The first time you see it, it looks great and it's quite eye-catching, but the more you use it, the more that novelty wears off. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. Now I believe they filmed this all in one day, and the editor only had something like 72 hours to film and edit the whole thing, so he had to get on the edit the morning after filming. Credit to the team for doing it so quickly. Let's have a look at the video. So you've got the intro music, and it's one of those things that you can tell is building up to something huge. I like the use of these slow motion shots to begin with. It's just a really good way of starting off, building the tension and that suspense. But they've instantly set the theme of this video. He's walking out onto a racetrack. Then you've also got some shots of the actual race happening over the top of that. Then it comes back to the slow-mo shots. So I love the use of these photos being flashed up really quickly on screen over the top. And it's like a different way of providing a transition. A lot of people are starting to do that lately. They will take behind the scenes pictures and then splice them into the video really quickly, and it gives you a cool little effect. And you can barely notice it happen because it's so quick. So they're cutting to the beat of the music here. Every new clip is placed on the beat of the music. And that just emphasizes the music even further. And then we've got like a Vortex Zoom type effect going on. I think it's probably done in post. All of these 4 or 5 shots here are blended in even better by zooming in. It draws you into the frame because all of those shots are going forward. By having a consistent movement, it just flows a little better because it's all going in the same direction. You've got Tommy Lee's head going from side to side, and the movement of the camera is doing that as well, but I think that's probably also done in post. So it looks like they've punched into the clip to begin with, they're zooming out, and at the same time they've keyframed the position of that shot to match Tommy's head going from side to side, like this. Okay, now we've got this mask transition, and this is the thing that I'm not a fan of. So if you don't know what a mask transition is, rather than just cutting to the next shot, you'll use something that moves across the frame to then reveal the next shot. Now there's loads of tutorial videos of how to do this on YouTube, but basically you put one clip on top of the other, and then when something moves across the frame, you'll draw a mask around that object and then cut out the rest of the image to reveal what's underneath. So in this case, we've got a car that goes from right to left, and then the next shot is them all dancing. So I've done a version here with a car chase, and one of the cars moves from one side of the frame to the other. I've masked it out, and then it reveals the next clip. Now I actually got this footage from ArtGrid. So ArtGrid is a stock footage website where you can choose from a huge library of stock footage. So that's great if you don't have the budget or the time or the facilities to go out and film exactly what you need to film. I just typed in car chase, and there it is. There's loads of stuff, and what's good is they've filmed like sequences, so there's a whole sequence that you can actually use and choose shots from. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go and check them out. Then you've got that sort of Sam Colder style transition where one shot blends into the other, and the main subject comes into focus first, then the background comes in second. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of this transition because it's very overused, so let's see how many times they used it throughout this video. 1. We're counting these, we'll count these ones. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times throughout one music video. How long is this video? 3 minutes long, twice every minute on average. I mean, it's personal taste. I'm just not a massive fan. It's not difficult to do, it's just time consuming. And some people like it and some people don't. So those racing shots are really cool. They're either done with a drone or a crane on a car. And I think from watching like the behind the scenes videos, they are done using a crane. But this one's quite cool because it comes all the way from this right hand side and then back onto the track. Party, 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 yeah. We ride it, you won't never count up the bands, sticking up. He's right about partying, because that's all I'm seeing him do in this video. A little bit of driving, and then the rest of it is this. So this shot's cool. They've got the camera high up on a crane, and it just adds a different perspective to the video. They're all looking up at the camera. I mean, do I like it actually? I don't know. You're looking at this shot, there's a lot of empty there's a lot of empty space going on, but not enough. It doesn't look like a great shape. It's not very symmetrical, and it's not the most pleasing shot. I actually don't like that shot. I'm not a fan of the color grade on this. The sun is very yellow. I prefer like a deep orangey red sun, but I suppose what they're trying to do is stick with the theme of his yellow car and the yellow suit that he's got on. So I see what they've done. I do like this little bit of backlighting here from the stadium lights. Really cool. It's a good use of the lights that you have instead of having to bring your own. I mean, obviously they wouldn't have had to worry about that anyway, but look at that. Look how nice that looks. Yeah, and it's nice because it's a warm light that's coming from the back, and then there's quite a cool light in front of them, so there's a good contrast. Sorry. When I'm on the juice, I like to hang out the roof. Look how much fun he's having. Look at him. Where the beat drops out there, I do like that little slow-mo bit of the car. That's cool, because then the impact and the energy comes back when the beat comes back in. Such a cool song. I really like it. It's a good one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you want to see more of this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I've got loads of this stuff coming, so make sure you hit the bell to get notified. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.